Hey everybody, it's Allie. I'm on a fantabulous weight loss journey and hopefully you'll subscribe and come along for the ride. So in today's video, this was a viewer request. I am going to be making my burger bowl, which I have been 100% addicted to for the last 2 weeks. And I really just need items of convenience. So you can see that I've already pre-prepped my food for the week. I just portioned it out to this bowl just for ease of putting everything together on camera. I find that meal prepping, like cooking the meats ahead of time, pre-chopping up, veggies and things like that, really helps me to stay on track during the week, because as you'll see from this video, I can put this bowl together in a matter of minutes. Whereas if I was making everything from scratch, right, because I do work from home, it would take significantly longer. So by having all of the specific ingredients ready to go, I can just throw it all in the bowl together and start eating very quickly, which I only get a 30-minute lunch at work. So being able to put this together quickly is a huge advantage for, keeping my day on track. I'm using extra lean ground beef here that has been drained multiple times. I really try to get it as lean as humanly possible before when I'm meal prepping it for the week. I think that this helps as far as keeping those fat calories down. I don't track fat. I track protein, and calories, but I do try to be aware of, okay, what am I combining together? Okay, so I've got the lean ground beef, that's good. Now you can see, of course, I'm measuring out the Thousand Island dressing, which is pretty calorie dense. I do this because I cannot be trusted with a squeezy bottle. Please like this video if you also cannot be trusted with a squeezy bottle. I always get way too much on there. So I measure it out. This also helps me for tracking purposes to be able to say, okay, this is how much I put on the meal. And it also helps me to be able to log it in my app. You gotta have that obligatory, you did a food recipe online and now people need to watch you eat it to make sure that you actually ate it. It's so good. You gotta do it. It's like a Big Mac in a bowl. I mean, you just can't lose. You really want to get creative with these bowls. So I'm a huge fan of the burger bowl, which I just showed you, but you could take anything and turn it into a bowl. So if you want to do like a chicken bowl, by the way, the Just Bare chicken is my latest obsession. It's so good. You could do a chicken bowl. You could do a fajito bowl, right, with chicken. Or if you want to do a fajita bowl with steak, do steak. You don't have to use frozen meat, but I mean, it's convenient. So if you like convenient, then by all means go for that. You can mix and match your bowl any way that you want. You can take your favorite sandwich and turn it into a bowl. You can do any number of things. The other thing you can do is if you're not, cutting back on the carbs, which I do a lower carb, not keto, not super low carb. But if you're wanting to incorporate carbs, you can take your burger bowl and then put it in a wrap if you want to. So it's really fantastic. They're easy to pack for lunches. So if you travel into an office for work, they're super easy. You just get yourself some little containers like these guys right here. I love those things. I pack my wife's lunch in these things. Let me just show it to you. I got these on Amazon, and I'll link them down below, because to me, this is the best shape ever. And I'm going to tell you why. Let me get apart. Hang on. This, best shape ever, because you can cut your sandwich in half and put it right here. You can put your lettuce here and then all of your other condiments. If you need to keep them separate, you can. They come with these little 2-piece, you see how it's divided? 2-piece divided container for sauces or whatever, fits right down in there. This thing is phenomenal. And it helps to keep the portion size appropriate, which is a big deal for me, because when I look at food, I think fill it to the top, right? But this helps to keep the portion sizes reasonable, especially if you're doing like I do for my wife, and I include like a little sweet treat or a dessert, right? So you could have your sandwich here. For example, for her lunch this week, I did a quesadilla with a salsa. There was fruit. I think I did watermelon and grapes. And then there was like a salty snack. So I did some, she likes those jalapeno cashews. So I did some of those. And then the sweet treat and like a vegetable. So it's really helpful. And you just treat it like an adult Lunchable. You can just cut up your lunch meat and your cheese and have some celery and peanut butter and, you know, or celery and ranch, right? Or hummus even would be a better option, right? So these things have been a lifesaver for me, not only for my own lunches, even working from home, but also to pack up for my wife. So if you have a wife, if you have children, if you have a husband, if you have a spouse of any kind, and you make their lunches, this is the way to go. And I'll link it down in the description box for you, because I loved it so much that I bought 2 sets, because they're just phenomenal. They're super easy to clean. I don't have a dishwasher, so I have to wash them by hand. So when I say they're super easy to clean, I can assure you, I am washing them manually. They are very easy to clean. But you can put them in the dishwasher if you have one. So if you have something that you're craving, see if you can turn it into a lettuce bowl and see if you can make that work. I've seen people do pizza bowls, right? Like, take your favorite thing and see if you can turn it into a bowl. And take what you love, add what you need, right, to make it healthy, and then try to make it into the healthiest version of that same thing so that you can eat more of it, right? You just saw the macros for that burger bowl. If I had eaten an actual Big Mac from McDonald's, right, it would have been way more calories. So by taking something that you love and keeping those essential flavors, but making it a healthier version, you can help stay on track when it comes to your nutrition on your weight loss journey. So I hope this has been helpful for you. If it has, definitely give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe. If you're looking for a positive only support group where I post even more recipes, definitely check it out. The link is in the description box below. And as always, be kind, rewind.